Good old OG diesel. Not many of them left in the city. They're definitely going to be gone by the end of summer, that's for sure, because I heard on the forum that even more of them have been pulled from service, and they're just done. All right, I was just filming a ride video in 8086, so I'm gonna put this away here. The reason why I pulled out my phone now is because I wanted to get a great thumbnail. I probably might have did. I'll have to take a look at that when I edit the video. But here we are on River Street, approaching King Street. Hey, let's go. There's 80. What is that? What the hell is that? 8098. Yeah, that's the unit I've been on before. But here she comes. I think right now there's 4 OG diesels on the 501. Right here in downtown Toronto, but in the East End. It's a nice ride on 8086 just now. A little bit slow, but not a bad ride at all. And this area here has really gentrified. Lots of new affordable housing, condos. Just a lot has really changed here. Although, yeah, we are in the Corktown neighborhood. I thought I wasn't sure where I was. Hey, what's up, guys? Alex here at the intersection of King Street East and River Street, as I said, here in the city's Corktown neighborhood. And it's been a while since I did a walking video along King Street East. And I was gonna do it on Monday, but it was freaking raining. And I didn't have my umbrella with me, so I would have totally got myself drenched. But now it is nice and sunny, and of course it's the day after the big, powerful storm, rainstorm, flash flooding, power outage that's really wiped out the whole entire city. Just east of me here is the Don Valley Parkway, which got absolutely flooded, as well as the local streets. TTC went nuts as well. And as I said in my last walking video, I lost power for 9 hours. I couldn't go on YouTube. I couldn't text, call. I had no service at all. And my speculation was that the cellular towers, or the one closest to me, was down. When the power shut off, it's on a backup power system, but because it was so long, it probably might have died, and that was the end of it. So I couldn't really do anything. But luckily, power was restored by 10 p.m. and I was able to post my evening video. Ooh, we have a glass elevator here. You know what? I think I just found my elevator spot. I'll be right back, guys.
A few moments later.
There we go. I filmed a Northern glass elevator. I literally just stumbled upon this. So now I filmed 3 elevators today. Anyway, so it's gonna be a little bit of a walk to get to Yonge Street. But tell you what I did. When I got to downtown, I did a walking video along Beverly Street. It was somewhat cloudy, but wasn't that bad at all. And then I just looked around the Spadina and King area. I went to the new Waterworks food hall, which is inside in a restored Art Deco building. And then I went to the Well, hung around there, checked out the new food market. I didn't eat anything from there because I had lunch at home. And then I wanted to ride an OG diesel, a unit that I'd never been on before. As I said at the beginning of the video, I hopped on 8086 at Queen and Peter Streets and went all the way here. Again, there's really not many OG diesels left in the city now. Times have changed, as we're now at Sumac Street. And the 504A goes down to a nearby distillery district. So far, it's been a nice day, but it's a bit hot right now. It's like 26 degrees Celsius, which feels like 31. Now, I can't remember if I've walked west along King, heading towards Yonge. And again, I was going to do that Monday, but again, it was raining. I didn't have my umbrella. But later on, as the rain cleared for a bit, I was able to make a walking video with Sapan and Vasily as they were both doing a live stream. I remember going under the Richmond or Adelaide overpass. That's Bright Street, some very nice, colorful homes there. I'm gonna try and walk a little fast here because it is a long walk. But at least today has been a productive day so far. And again, seems like a normal day out here. Everybody's out. Transit's running as normal. After the big storm. This is the biggest storm we had in 11 years. Well, at least for a major blackout. I don't know if the ice storm counts because that was in the winter, but a summer storm with heavy torrential rain. It was just crazy. And it was very hot too. We were under a heat warning, but that's been lifted. Now here along King Street is it's a wide variety of very old buildings because we were actually in one of the oldest parts of the city. I think later on we'll be approaching the old and historic St. James neighborhood. Here's Sackville Street, and you can see the CN Tower up ahead. Though much of this area has seemed to kind of gentrified. A lot of new developments have been coming up here. Especially north of downtown, and ooh, that's a nice looking, is that a Volkswagen? Probably looks like a Beetle or something. I couldn't even see. Yeah, north of here used to be the hood. Even my dad lived there for 2 years, but it's really become a lot better. It didn't even see gun violence for 2 years until a couple months ago. It's a lot better than before. But unfortunately though, even nearby, the area is still filled with a lot of people doing drugs. Those are homeless. A bit sketchy. That's why I don't ever film walking videos in the Dundas and Sherbourne area. Because I already know a lot of YouTubers that have gotten verbally assaulted by these people. And no, they're actually not assholes to think that recording is not allowed. It's just there's a lot of fucked up things among those people. They have like mental health issues. They're on drugs, and unfortunately, that's really been the normality of East Downtown. So much homeless people around here. Not as much here. Like this is not a bad area at all. But just north of here, it's very sketchy. That's what I find, especially at night. Especially at night. Hey, look, this dude is wearing this dude has a Montreal Metro bag. The STM Metro logo. Wow. That's nice. Oh, there's a couple more of these warehouse / office buildings here that might have been restored. And there's the 504 streetcar. Now, 2 days ago, they were running buses along the central part of the 504 because they're doing some critical streetcar or infrastructure work that's requiring streetcars to divert to Dundas only for a short period of time, and then by next week it should be back to normal. So I think streetcars, I think they divert somewhere. Like I really don't know, unless they actually finish the work ahead of schedule. As we're now coming up to Parliament Street. Yet another gentrified area. And there's a construction site for the Ontario Light Metro line. They just started construction on the Pape and Danforth station. So yeah, the whole freaking area has changed. And I think the station is supposed to come here, called Corktown, I believe, because the Ontario line is going to run underneath Queen, and that's going to come down here, and it'll serve the Distillery District, and then it'll run overground alongside the Metrolinx rail corridor towards East Harbor. It's going to be very exciting to see this line come to fruition. Originally, I did not like the vehicles that were supposed to be operating, because they wanted to use heavy rail vehicles like we see on the subway, the actual subway, but they decided to use Hitachi lighter heavy rail vehicles. I don't like that at all, but after I rode the REM in Montreal last year, I realized that the Ontario line is to be almost exactly the same as the REM. So now I'm even more excited for it. It's going to be a driverless light metro line that will just get you like places within like 10 minutes. And of course, it's going to relieve overcrowding. Already at Bloor Yonge Station, which is like the centerpiece, the busiest station in the system. Here's Berkeley Street. Now we're actually heading west. We were heading southwest for a bit. And we should be approaching Sherbourne soon. I don't know if I'm going to cross to the other side though. And up ahead is George Brown College. My mom was a student there, and she always went to this campus. And this is the Globe and Mail headquarters, I believe. I remember when it used to be where the well is now at Front and Spadina. And as you can see here, always building the freaking condos. Oh, we can see the financial district up ahead. Oh yeah, it looks like they're running streetcars normally now. Starting up the motorcycle, let's see. Sorry, a lot of motorcycles really irk me, especially when cars backfire. Like I was walking along Richmond towards Medina and a freaking car like backfired. I was like, Jesus Christ, so freaking loud. And even scared another guy, he said something and I was like, you're not wrong, dude. It's like people don't even give a shit about their safety and others. All right, where's Sherbourne? Yep, there it is. And I essentially took the bus here for nothing 2 days ago in the heavy rain, because the block south of here is an office building with a couple of Northern elevators. I attempted to film the elevators there, and I could have gotten busted, and I almost did, because the elevator door opened in the lobby, and there's this guy in it. Young guy, looked to be in his 30s. He was like going down, and then I pretended to look so confused. It was like shit. And then we went down to the parking level, and he's like, "You're going up." So I guess you're going up. I said yes. He said, "What floor?" 8th. And then he's like, "What business do you have?" And let's pretend not to know anything. So I was like, "Just personal business." He said, "There's nothing on the 8th floor." And then after looking confused for a second, pretending to look confused because he didn't even know I was filming. So I pretty much almost could have been busted if he took notice of my camera. But he said, "I think you're in the wrong building." He said, "Yep, I am." So he was able But he was very kind, actually, very nice. So he was able to show me the way out. But I'm never going back to that building again, because what if the same guy recognizes me? He said he works there. And that's and that's something you gotta be careful about if you're an elevator enthusiast like me. You know, you're walking into these office buildings. They're private property, right? They're not public. I mean, anybody can go inside for services, but they have their own set of rules, right? So if I was caught filming and that guy actually told me or asked me to leave, then that's actually a lawful order, right? Otherwise, if I refuse to leave, then he would call the police there and give me a trespass order, right? Because any office building I stumble upon is private property. And, you know, they tell you, if they demand or ask that you leave the property if you're caught doing something, you have to comply, right? That's what all of these elevator enthusiasts have told us when they go inside and do their thing, right? Like Diesel Ducey and many other elevator channels I watch. I mean, I've never been busted by anybody for filming an elevator, although I've had to come up with other answers. Seriously, so like, you know, to avoid getting in trouble. Because technically, when you go into any of these buildings, you don't really have business. Yeah, this is Frederick Street. I passed Pearl Street because the building is on Pearl and front. So one mistake could have got me into trouble. So that's why you always got to be extremely careful, right? You know, you bump into any of these people that work in the building and they wonder what you're doing here, or even security guards. I always make sure there's no security desk or anybody like waiting by the door. Otherwise, they would turn me away. And yeah, they do have the right. They're doing their job, but they can't force you to delete what's on your phone because it's your freaking personal property.
No, the happy hour is just the
So yeah, just a bit of a warning to elevator enthusiasts and channel, or maybe anywhere.
But I'm still like, I only had one paycheck from Diageo.
Here's George Street. Some people say it's sketchy, but Johnny did a video here recently. He said it's not so bad. And then coming up is Jarvis, which I haven't even done a video on yet. I probably will soon, because Jarvis has a lot of weird old buildings. They look pretty funky if you ask me. And I think the next 2 blocks will be Yonge Street.
I was waiting for all these things to line up.
So once again, I've been walking for a while. And I think I'll cross to the other side where St. James Park is. So now I think we're in the St. Lawrence neighborhood. One of the oldest neighborhoods in the city. And look, there's the traffic agents that's to make life easier along King for vehicles, streetcars, because this is the transit priority corridor. Technically, cars are not really allowed on King at certain times, especially now because it is it's just before 3:40. I missed an opportunity to cross to the other side, so we will do that right here. Yeah, this is known as Old Town TO. Yeah, lots of nice old buildings here too, here in the St. Lawrence neighborhood. I think the market is down there. And then there's the St. James Cathedral. Been to this park a couple of times. There's a squirrel and another right here. Of course, his back is turned to me. And now he's climbing up the tree. Oh, and there's his buddy over there, sniffing at the grass. Now he's digging for treasure, it looks like. Oh, I think I hear them making noises. Yep. And I think I see another one on the tree, unless it's the same one. Yeah, probably up there. Hey, little fella. He's snooping around. And then there's another one. There's a nice fountain here. And we got all these these patios here with all these Muskoka chairs. You can sit down, but it's awfully close. And there's a church tree up ahead. I was riding the bus through here earlier because they're doing construction, or is it traffic along Adelaide, which is why we had to detour through King. I'm not sure how long that's going on for. "30 years of Budweiser stage." I didn't even realize that. It used to be called the Molson Amphitheater. My dad and his friend just saw the North York rock trio Rush there back in 1994. So I think shortly after it opened, I'll have to ask my dad. They saw them twice. Not too far from Yonge now. Then I'm gonna slowly start heading home. I thought of coming back. I thought of coming down here in the evening because I know Henry's going live. But I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. I'll probably head back into the path and fill up my water bottle because it's still kind of hot outside, and at times I am thirsty. That's the King Edward Hotel, I believe. And there's Toronto Street. Oop, watch out, watch out, watch out. All right. Oh, now this is St. James. Okay. Yep, there it is, King Edward. It's a historic hotel. I think it's been around for over a century. And then here's Victoria. And here's where the eastern half of the 501 begins for streetcars. Because they start at like Wellington and Yonge. Or is it, yeah, it's probably York and King. And then they go all the way to freaking Neville Park. And there's more traffic agents at Yonge because it is a very busy intersection. And now it's rush hour, People are gonna start heading home from work. And here comes a, nope. I thought one was coming this direction. Well, all I see are eastbound streetcars. And then here's the One King West Hotel residence. Hey, here's where I'm gonna wrap up the video. So yeah, guys, oh yeah, this is where some idiot on his bike was like, don't film me, don't film me. What a prick. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care, adios, sayonara. Enjoy the sunshine out there, folks. Bye-bye. Yep.